Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League playoffs on CIH Media. Tonight, we wrap up Championship Saturday with the Commissioner's Cup Final, the Division III Championship game between the Corona Norco Stingrays and the Villa Park Spartans. Welcome to 5 Point Arena here in Irvine, everyone. I'm Eric Pesolano. That's Chuck Lasik. David Guy is along with us for the ride here today as well, and we've got two teams who have played two games in the regular season. Villa Park won them both. They were both close, and Chuck, with Villa Park, any team that's coached by Don Johnson, you can't count them out.
Oh, no, definitely. Donnie J, not only does he have style and class that we've seen being shown at least Anaheim Ducks games, but as well on the ice as well, as Donnie J and his squad come in here, this Division III squad, and they're kind of upstart. They were ranked 6th in the league. They defeated Orange Lutheran to get to that semifinal, and then they won last night. And here they come. They're facing the Fire, or basically the second highest power in the league in Corona Norco.
Talk about the Stingrays in a moment, but first let's listen in to our national anthem. Spartans and Stingrays get ready to compete for the Commissioner's Cup crown. David Guy, this Corona Norco team this morning or this afternoon, their JV team went for a title. They didn't quite get it, and they're 0-2 in division or in varsity championship games overall. What's it going to take for them to get their first one in the third try?
Well, you look down the roster here from Corona. They're the second team in the league over the season, and they've got 6 goal scorers that are in double digits, led by Zachary Burnett with 45 points in 20 games. They've got some firepower, so they're going to need to do some work here to make sure that they get on the board early and hopefully control the pace of this game.
And Burnett out there to start it for Corona Norco. He's talking to the officials, getting ready, as mentioned. 15 goals, 30. That's 3-0 assists so far this season.
My goodness.
Yeah, you look down their lineup, they've got a bunch of guys with 10 or more goals. They've got a lot of assists within that top 6 or 7 players too. So clearly they've got 2 lines that can really control play, and it'll be fun to see them try to develop some offense here today and see if they can sneak a few past.
The top of the screen, you see Everett Culver talking to Burnett over there. He's got 25 goals this season. Those are the 2 to watch.
That's nearly 35%, a little bit over 35% of the goal scorer, because Corona Norco scored 111 goals. And you talk about a guy that's had, almost, that's impressive, needless to say. 45 points of 111 goals, not too shabby.
Here comes Villa Park up from their own end, where it's handled by Hunter Rose in the middle for Jacob Gregory. That's going to be offside as he was denied the blue line, lost the puck for a moment. We'll get our first whistle just 23 seconds in. Been a wild day already here at 5 Point Arena. 3 championship games in the books. We saw Carlsbad United win the Junior Varsity Championship this afternoon. And then right after that in the H&S Ventures Cup, in the Shulman Cup final rather, Fairmont took home their first title in Division I. And then a little bit ago you saw Capistrano United win their 5th Division II title. So now here in Varsity Division III, we'll see one of these 2 teams take home the crown. In the middle Ethan Mather making a couple of moves to get into the offensive zone, tries to get it to the outside wall where he's hassled by Alejandro Hernandez.
Can I make a complaint? We don't have the game up, the box score up here.
Well, it wouldn't be a championship day without you complaining about that.
I know,
so
you know that.
right on cue. It may even be there for all I know, and you just needed to get the complaint in.
No, it's not.
Kyle Colbert plays it behind his net. He's got a 2.00 goals against average this year. Stopped 89% of the shots he faced. And over on the other side for Corona Norco with this puck. Coming out front. Had it knocked away. Is
Mackay Collins again?
no, it's not Collins. It's held on to there. We've got
Number 54.
Yeah, the first save. I don't have a 54 on my roster.
Maybe it's Mackay Collins in disguise.
It actually might be Brendan Julian, but I can't quite tell who that is out there. And like you said, with no active score sheet, not entirely sure.
I might have to get to the
Well, I saw Brendan Julian. Thought he was on the bench. He is. So the other goaltender, the only other two they have on their roster are Gianni McConnell and Mackay Collins. Collins wears 40.
I'm going to say it's McConnell just because his jersey has that process elimination.
Let's hope that's the case. I like that sweet turquoise matte mask.
No, I know that is a very, very. It's kind of like the matted mask too. Shot comes in. Whoa, that's ouch. Kind of caught the instep right there.
And another one comes in. That one turned aside. Patterson working hard in front with Aaron Keener, the two Spartans. As they've got 3 shots on goal here on this trip down. There's Keener again, weaving his way through traffic, fighting off Jaden Millender. In the middle. Oh, big hit. Keener goes down. He took a shot there from Niall Patel. Patterson trying to work away from Millender. Keener brings it in. He's got Gregory open near side. Casey Gregory who fires high.
Good pace to start the game here from Villa Park. Really controlling the play in the offensive zone.
Got those few shots on net already. And here they come the other way. It's Tyler Sufa, the all-star. Tried to drag it around Rose. Got tangled up. Sticks getting tangled up everywhere as it goes over to Culver far side. But tracking it down is Evan Lang. Now Rose with it again. They'll find their way down the ice. Nosenchuk trying to catch up to it, but Kim has it in the middle and fires one toward the net, and that one's gloved down. So 4 shots and 4 saves for the Stingrays netminder.
Whoever he is. I'm trying to find out.
Well, the fun part is I've got nobody in their program who wears that jersey number. So,
like I said,
that's good.
I'm probably going to give it to, as we mentioned before, the who was the third one? McConnell. So here comes south of our air. Puts a shot on, and there's another save by mystery man, goaltender, number 54. This time it's not me.
Salvanera had that last shot on goal. Face off won by Culver. Eventually, the race for a puck, Salvanera is going to get there first with Salamat Hernandez bearing down on. Lang will go track it down in the neutral zone and carry it back. He's got Nosenchuk here on the near side. 11 goals, 13 assists for Nosenchuk this season.
And it looks like he's going to be an Oregon Beaver by the look of his football helmet right there.
The orange stripe down the middle. Comes
Oregon
up
State,
top,
not
Lang
Oregon
shoots.
State, I should say. I don't.
Whoa.
Boy, I almost insulted the Ducks right there.
Oh, I thought you did say Oregon State.
No, I said Oregon.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
No.
Jaden Game skates it all the way out of the zone. He had nowhere to go. He'll bring it back out. Stingrays trying to move it up out of their own end. Lang takes a shoulder from Jeremy Avila. It'll go back behind Kyle Colbert, whose older brother Cole actually officiated a game earlier today. Patterson taken away by Salamat. No.
He officiated the
Avila.
JV game, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Culver moving over, slapped it away from Suva. And it's all the way back into the Stingray zone where it's picked up by.
And we know it was officiated correctly and fairly, too, because Corona Norco lost that one.
76 is Jacob Basilis.
Oh! That one hit the mask?
Hit the paddle.
Oh.
But
First
a
save.
save nonetheless. Yep, first shot for the Stingrays.
Which is kind of weird, this high-powered or octane forecheck for the Stingrays being pretty much shut down right now by the back check of Villa Park. Millender, that's a big body, though.
Hughes looks up ahead, a long pass for Casey Gregory. Tries to track it down, but he's held off by Christopher Hansen. Near side wall, Thomas Hughes racing after it for the Spartans. It's knocked away, out to center it goes. Now Patel trying to catch up.
Villa Park really doing a good job here creating pressure on the forecheck, not allowing Corona to move the puck out with any kind of control. It's really been tough for them to get any sort of momentum going at all.
Nice call here against Corona Norco. Bring things all the way back, 10-13 to go, and we've got ourselves a scoreless first period. Shots are 5-1 in favor of the Spartans.
And Donnie J's squad right now doing a good job of basically dictating the style of play right now. They are going at it right now, and basically they have Corona Norco kind of on their heels. And you know what? Anytime that Corona Norco tries to enter that forechecking zone, they're denied by the back check of Villa Park, doing a really good job, only allowing one shot here in the first 6:47.
Salamat and Keener battle along the near side walls. It comes down to the Spartans' end. 7 minutes have elapsed here in this opening frame. There's Jacob Gregory. Lift it down the ice. And onside was Hughes. Excuse me, that was Culver, rather. Back here.
There you
Jason
go.
Beckman, and now here comes Zach Burnett into the middle. He tried to shovel it over to Hernandez, but it was bouncing too much.
Well, and Salinero got away with one. He's a good defenseman, but he actually gambled on that one and almost cost a golden scoring opportunity for the Stingrays right there.
Bright and Rainey over in the corner, or on the sidewall rather, takes it, and a shot here that's wide by Salamat. Burnett weaving his way. Finesses one through, and Colbert sends it away.
Colbert's had pretty easy save so far.
Yeah, nothing's coming in too fast for him. He's just kind of been guiding it off to the side. Here's Burnett again. Hassled to give it up by Mather. Now Villa Park moving up. Here's Kim.
Yeah. I told you it was McConnell.
All right, well, you guessed. You had no idea.
I said give it to McConnell. We'll say McConnell until it's over. So there you go.
So Gianni McConnell wearing that number 54.
All right.
As
That's a
Chuck's
good-looking group.
Pops up onto the scoreboard here at 5 Point Arena for some reason.
They recognize beauty when they see it. Oh, Christian popped up there, so maybe not.
Corona's starting to find their game here the second half of the first period. They seem to be getting up and down the ice a little bit better here last 2 minutes or so.
And that was probably the best shot toward the net they've had.
So it was good. Delivered high and kind of swatted away with the blocker. Turnover, watch out.
In front.
Oh,
and that one got away from Chase Hahn. 6 goals during the year. Lost control of it. Nosenchuk. Far side over to Lang. He's hassled by Avila. Lang eventually will send it around the dasher. One of these teams is going to win their first Division III championship. We got a whistle.
Got an interference call there against Villa Park.
Yeah, Avila's going to go sit down for a couple of minutes.
Well, Avila is no stranger to the sin bin as he had 38 penalty minutes, second on the squad, only to Ethan Mather's 54. Now he'll sit down for 2 minutes, and here's Corona Norco, who's pretty much been outplayed, at least in the first, I would say, the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And all of a sudden they start to gain their legs a little bit, and they have a chance to pretty much eke out of it unscathed, especially if they get a power play goal right here to take the lead.
And even though Corona Norco scored approximately 715,000 goals this year, they've only scored 12 times on the power play.
So basically they had 99 5-on-5. Oh, well, they had shorthanded goals still possibly too.
Yeah. It's taken here by Keener though, shorthanded. Come the Spartans. 1 against 3, but Hernandez and Nosenchuk giving him fits, took it away.
That was a good recovery right there, especially by Nosenchuk right there.
Keener. And it's taken away by Nosenchuk. He's got Salamat here near side. That plays on side. Shot comes in. That one turned aside again by Colbert. And he paddles one away from Nosenchuk. Lang rips it through traffic. Big rebound picked up there by Burnett. Lang shoots. Redirection by Hernandez on target, and Colbert holds on.
And how about that redirection right there by Hernandez?
Yeah, that's a real nice look from Lang. He's another one of those big point guys for this team from the back end. He's done a real good job here so far. Smooth skating defenseman, likes to contribute on the offensive side. I really like that look from him to draw that over and just throw it into the pile and see what happens.
Corona Norco wins another faceoff.
They're getting it done in the offensive end down there. Going to find a good look in front. Nosenchuk. Hernandez has room here. Backside, and that one a little bit out of the reach of Burnett. High in the air, Salamat knocks it down. Got it to himself, but swung and missed underneath a bouncing puck. Nosenchuk up top. Waits. We'll go to Lang. Lang looks. Hernandez near side. Pops up off his stick. Nosenchuk gonna let one go. Didn't have a whole lot on it. Gregory got a stick. Villa Park clears it out. 25 to go on the power play. This is Corona Norco's second varsity D3 title game they've played in. They lost in 2019 to Irvine United. And the Warriors stole that game with a great goaltending performance. That was the year Corona Norco scored over 100 goals.
Yeah. Villa Park's won one, though, haven't they?
They won a D2 title, yeah. They're 1-1 in Division II championship games.
They won that at the Honda Center, right?
Right after the power play expires, it's Casey Gregory who tipped it low. It goes between McConnell's wickets. And with 5:20 to go in the first, it's 1-0 Villa Park.
And there's some of that Don Johnson magic once again. The puck just kind of bounces back right in the middle of the slot, ends up on the tape, and bam, he goes 5-0 between the wickets of McConnell to make it 1-0 in favor of Villa Park. Just when it seemed like Corona Norco started getting their game legs, back there, errant puck finds the tape, and goal is scored to make it 1-0.
that goal for Gregory is his 10th of the year. Mather is going to get an assist as well, and that'll be his 4th of the season. And here they come again, 2-on-1. And it's Culver who had his stick redirected from behind. Rather, excuse me, that was Hughes who had that shot, but it was pulled away. Good stick by Rainey from behind.
Well, all of a sudden now, a little pep in the step of Villa Park, and they might want to take advantage of this because I'm not sure how long they could slow down this high-flying Corona Norco Stingray forecheck. So they get a goal. Once you get a goal, get another one, and all of a sudden, we're gonna have a high stick right there. Somebody caught a stick in the, it looks like the Adams apple area. A high stick, and I believe that's going to go against number 75, whose name I don't have because we don't have any.
Well, that's 76. It's
76.
Hanson. And he'll go to the box here for that high stick you were talking about.
Big opportunity here for Villa Park. With taking the lead early, now they've got the power play, see if they can add to it. You mentioned it, Chuck. You want to try and take advantage of the momentum while you can, because you've got a high-flying team in Corona that you got to worry about the rest of the way.
So for Villa Park, 7 power play goals this season as McConnell holds on to that one.
8 shots faced by McConnell. He stopped 7 of them right now as the shot totals continue to climb for Villa Park. They've outshot Corona Norco by a 2-1 margin. Oh, boy.
That one slipped by Pasilis. It comes through. A rebound chance off a body. Gregory put it on target. That was Jacob. But, again, McConnell gloves it out of midair.
And that play is somewhat indicative of how the game is going right now for Corona Norco. Pasillas has a pass just coming right by him that should be easy for him to handle. And it goes tweeners between the legs and winds up on the tape, leading to a high-quality scoring opportunity for Villa Park. He gets bailed out by his goaltender, though.
Rose sends one in. That one blocked aside. McConnell with that big right blocker. Stingrays clear it out. Spartans try to move into space here. Here's Jacob Gregory. In the middle for Culver, who had it slapped away. Suva moving in shorthanded as they've killed off a minute of the power play. Up top, Rainey. Boy, that was a heck of a look, and that was a great catch by Colbert. It was going off target, but he slid to his left and caught that around a few bodies.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he picked that up. We had a good look at it here from the box. That thing had eyes, and Colbert did a real nice job to pick that up through traffic.
That was impressive. And you can see from our vantage point, too, the angle that Rainey was looking at. And the puck floated on him to the right a little bit, but he was aiming for that top corner. Casey Gregory. He'll reverse it to Patterson. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Spartans struggling to get it out of their own end while on the power play here. Corona Norco just keeping on them like white on rice there. And now the Spartans
wow,
race
look
the
at
other
that
way.
speed. I'm digging that
speed. A redirection by Patterson goes
that
over
did
the top.
not miss by much.
Near side wall. Spartans still have 5 seconds left. And Hanson's ready to come out. And out of the box he comes. Gregory. Culver, but Hernandez was right on him. The Stingrays take over. Salamat, a little too far, but Hernandez plays it off the wall. Bodied up by Casey Gregory. Owen Jimenez takes it away here for the Spartans. Now Culver and Burnett go head to head. Burnett pokes it away. Hughes can't reach it. Lang brings it ahead. We're under 2 minutes to go now in this opening period. Shots are 10-4 Villa Park. They lead at 1-0. Salvanera battling hard below his own goal line. Now Hernandez takes it away. Tries to spin a shot toward the net. Salamat over there to help out. Culver flips it up ahead. Looking for Hughes, but a little out of his reach. Culver, look out here. Maybe has a step on Nosenchuk. Sends it into the side of the goal frame.
He just forced the backhand right there, and he just kind of shoveled that towards it. Kind of played it off the side of the net. Now it's taken away by Narco, and they'll try to clear the biscuit.
Hernandez tipped it over to Salamat. Rose now fights off Burnett and takes a huge hit by Rainey. Ends up on his backside eventually.
That was a nice clean hit by Rainey. Good job. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Oh, nice play though.
Hughes lost it to Suva, but now battling for it is Kyle Kim. Burnett took it away, but he didn't quite have his balance as he tries to move a pass to Suva in the middle. It's taken here by Jacob Gregory. He's got Aaron Keener to his left. He'll take a shot. And almost ended up all the way to the netminder.
Yeah, that's dangerous right there.
Keener was cruising in right in front, too. Was hoping for an errant pass and almost got it. That one's off the leg of Patterson. He backhands one toward the net. McConnell turns it aside. Couple ticks left. That'll do it for the first period. So 17 minutes in the books here in the Commissioner